Hi, guys. Okay, let's get this experiment on the roll here. Wish me luck, too, because this is so new. Maybe I should pull this up on my phone, too, so I can make sure everything's running smooth, because I'm not so sure. Well, I know my Discord's sent the notifications out, so that's promising. No, I don't want to connect to a TV. Go fuck yourself. Okay. That looks like it's running there. Like Twitch on this to make sure it's running. Cool. Cool. All right. Here we go. Yeah. It's running. So far, everything is going good. Everything is going smooth. I don't have... There we go. What the fuck? My earbuds. Power off. Why? No. Fuck you. Move my ring light. It's a little in the way, blocking some of that. Well, I guess I'll take my earbud out for now. So, hi everybody. Welcome. Welcome. This is a experimental stream. I do not normally stream on Tuesdays. So this is kind of just a play around thing. In theory, what should be happening, and I probably will not know 100% for sure if this is working correctly, is I should be streaming on Twitch, which is my normal. I always am streaming on Twitch. Hi, Twitch. And I should be streaming on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. I've neglected you. I'm sorry. So, this is just going to be kind of a short little experiment. Just something to see what's going on, see how it works. Make sure it does work. Because a lot of things... I do have one issue popping up here. But it's an overlay issue, so that's not a big deal. Which of things that could happen, an overlay issue, beautiful. I wonder if I can... This? Nope, not that. I'm not able to stream on TikTok yet, but I have a vertical view, so I can record clips for YouTube Shorts, which everyone on YouTube has probably seen, as well as it Shorts for Instagram Reels and TikTok. Hey, Rad, it does work. Cool, and you're showing up on the new chat thingy that's over here. I don't know what to call it right now. Where the fuck is this overlay that's having the overlapping? Not that overlay. This one? Probably not. Nope. Not that one. Why do I have two of that? That's the problem. The problem for future me, though. Future me will deal with that. This? It shouldn't be. Do that anyways. Just in case. Nope. Don't know what that is. Where the fuck is this overlay? Oh, is it one of these? Oh, that might be it. Sorry, you guys are going to hear a lot of me talking to myself as well because I get excited when I try and do these kind of new things. And it makes me like, ee! I don't know. It's so great way to debut my first stream on fucking YouTube is to do that. Okay, that's not the overlay. This one. I mean, I did title it test, so anybody coming in should know what they're getting. Yeah, I found it. Okay, we're good. We're good now. All right. I have now like a bajillion tabs up on fucking... What the fuck? My Firefox. And Chrome. I have both running. Because I didn't want to spend another, like, hour getting this extension installed on Firefox when I had a step-by-step YouTube tutorial for getting it on Google Chrome. But hi, Rad. It shows that you're a first timer. Hi, how are you doing? Welcome. So, as a quick reference, my Twitch viewers, because I am an affiliate on Twitch, there are ads that will run. They're not super frequent, but they will appear. They will happen. But if you're on YouTube, I do not qualify for ads on YouTube. So if that is something that will affect your viewing for this little test, feel free to pop over to the YouTube. Thank you for the follow. Hi, honey. Oh, I forgot my water.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you. There we go. I can go over there. Thank you. And I am... I'm existing. I'm in a weird state, and my hair doesn't know what it wants to do. It keeps flopping over. But thank you for the follow. We will be playing a game that Tinkerbell bought for me called Coconut Simulator. We'll be getting to that here very shortly. I'm just checking on a couple things to make sure it's all working before I try and do that. I actually also am installing the game because I forgot to do that. So there's that. Okay, so we got that. I'm forgetting something now. I don't know what I'm forgetting. Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. YouTube! God damn it. Pull that up. Okay. I cannot tell if YouTube is actually current. There we go. For some reason, it was like forever ago. Looks like audio should be going through just fine. Both the music and my mic. Okay. Now to get my earbuds. That's the wrong one. Alrighty. Normally, I am more professional than this. Earbud does not want to connect. Connected. Okay, cool. Alright. So, let's get this going. Will it automatically detect? Probably not, because that is my luck. Will it launch? That is also apparently my issue. It's trying. Oh no. Is the game broken? It's trying to launch. It's running install script. But it was already installed. Well, I guess we're gonna chat and hang out for a minute while it does whatever this is. Oh, 1 second. I want to get this open real quick so I have that to fuck with for a moment. Well, I honestly didn't expect my testing to be to see if I can even get the game to work. That's unexpected. It's a game about coconuts. What is there to fucking do? Like, what is it installing? Oh! Oh, it's doing something. That is, was it not gonna show it? There we go. That is very big. That should not be showing like that. The biggest test is this fucking thing. Hello! How are you doing? What the fuck? This is not what I was intending to test. I promise. The test was to see if I can stream on both YouTube and Twitch, not if I can get the fucking game to work. I swear. Holy crap, what the hell? No, that did nothing. Okay. Oh yeah? I do love my side shave. I am starting to get a little bit tired of it. I've had it for like 2 years now? I think it's been about 2 years now. Whoa, what do? Okay. Don't know what I fucking did to fix this screen, but it literally made everything on my other screen disappear. Oh, why is it at such a high resolution? Okay, let's try that. Okay. We're getting somewhere, guys. Oh, no, did I break it? Oh, no, okay. It's just being stupid. Oh my god. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. If I don't touch anything, everything should be okay. In theory, everything will work as it should. as long as I don't fuck with anything else. But I did lose chat, so I have to find that. Please hold. I promise. I'm a professional. I am. I really, really am. What happened? Oh my god, something popped on the game screen. It was the chat. I found you guys. Let me just move you where you fucking belong. Okay. Yay! Things do things. Okay. Alright, let me catch up on chat for a second here. BN says, I always had short hair, but decided to let it grow out so I can tie it in a bun. It's so it can get used to it standing instead of trying to be flat. You got it. You're finally. I am a real streamer. I is a professional. A professional? A phenomenal. Oh no. Okay. It, I swear to God, if this game breaks something, I am going to scream. Select game mode. Oh yeah. So, reason we're playing Coconut Simulator, great friend, longtime friend, and one of my like work besties, Tinkerbell, bought me this game, Coconut Simulator. And I saw some clips and some videos, and I watched what it showed on Steam, and I was like, oh, this would be a cute little game to throw on like TikTok or one of the YouTube shorts or something. Sure, I'll use it for a little bit. Then I was reading the Steam comments on it. Okay, the Steam reviews. I'm like, okay, they have to be sarcastic on these. Like, this can't be really what it is. This can't be what people are really saying about the game. So, here, let me pull up the store page for you guys to see in case you haven't seen that before. So, here's the Steam page. And very positive reviews. Cool. Scroll down. Here's the reviews. Very, very little negatives. One negative right here. But he can go fuck himself. So, there was a couple reviews that really stood out to me. Realistic mode, even more realistic than real life. Cool. Coconuts don't have mouths for speaking or appendages for typing. Cool. Interesting. Hands down, the best Coconut Simulator I've ever played. Playing on realistic mode is a life-changing experience. 11 out of 10, would absolutely recommend. So I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Has to be sarcastic comments. Didn't think much of it until I saw. Can you guys even see that on here? This person who's raving about the game here has over 100 hours into the game. The one that said coconuts don't have mouths or for speaking or anything has 106 hours in the game. Here's one, 105. So I'm like, what the fuck? To play that many hours, to, like, I only have a few games I've put more than 100 hours into. Baldur's Gate 3, Oxygen Not Included, Obviously The Sims, because that's just a cool thing to kill time on. Um, Ark, Grounded, there a couple others, but those are a few of my big ones, okay? So, what the fuck's making people play more than 100? So that actually really sparked my interest here, and is the driving force why I chose this game to use for testing. Because honestly, what I was originally going to do for a test is I was actually going to pull up one of the Jackbox parties. That way, everyone can play with each other, hang out for a little bit, do a little something for New Year's kind of thing. One of those. I have to see what the fuck this is. I cannot like let it go after seeing those reviews. So, I saw a lot of reviews saying that the realistic mode is the best thing ever. Normally, when I play games, I go for the normal game before I touch any of the arcade stuff, because fuck that. Coconut has no eyes, so you can't see anything. Realistic game mode selected. There's a score? I'm sorry. I actually am confused now. Why? Why score? What? What am I? Maybe this is why there's over 100 hours, is people are going and bragging, hey, I got a score of 2,869, because 69, I don't know. And people are like, cool story, bro. How many seconds you are a real coconut with no eyes? Um, I actually feel like, because I'm moving my mouse, and I don't think you guys can see this at all. I'm moving my mouse, and it looks like there's a faint something kind of shifting back and forth. So I think what the developer probably did is they took a model of a coconut and put the camera view inside it. It's saving. We did something enough to save. This is absolute high quality, guys. Highest quality. How long should we let it go? What score should we get before we try the arcade mode?
Hello,
What?
is it me you're looking for?
I can't believe you just jump scared me while playing Coconut Simulator in realistic mode. What has my life come to? New Year's gift. Oh, thanks. Thanks so much there, Max. I appreciate it so much. You're the real MPV. You are GOAT. Okay. Twitch is going on an ad break, so I'm going to use this time to take a look at my YouTube side, see what we got going on stat wise, see if everything's healthy, because this is the biggest point of the test, is to make sure that this is working as it should, which everything seems to be going okay. It says that there are 2 current viewers on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Welcome. Um, cool. I wonder if there's much delay going on in any way on YouTube. I see the little confettis. I see those little confettis you guys are sending off on YouTube. I'll try and move this over here a little bit. Is there a way Stream Elements will let me see my YouTube stats and health? Or is it only going to show me Twitch? Ooh, what's stats? Not the stats I was after. But good info. I should probably have that up on a normal basis. Hey, thanks Max for testing there. I see you. And it shows on the screen. Cool. All right, and welcome back everyone from the Twitch side. Why the echo? All right, a score of 300 is pretty good. Let's go ahead and I don't know what the fuck's causing the echo, Max. I have tried so many things and it's only on a few specific sounds. Okay, what's arcade mode? I gotta see what this is now. Well, took a good hot minute to render. Still, oh, it's continuing from our previous score. It's holding the same score that we had earlier. Oh, and there's noise. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't zoom. We didn't even get an animation of it falling out of the tree. Horrible. If I can't even see myself falling out of the tree and rolling around on the ground, not worth it. No. Can't do it. It did take a hot minute to load, though. That was interesting. I don't know if that says anything about the game, or... Are those supposed to be like sharks or dolphins in the distance? There's fucking sharks out there! Dude, those are totally sharks! Like, every now and then you can see their shadow, and then you got some fish over there.
Hey, listen!
Hey, listen! And it goes swimming. No. Will the tide come in? Maybe? Right, Sky? Is there anything that doesn't have a simulator? Let's see, we got a placid duck simulator. We have coconut simulator. I mean, we can go on. There's a lot of simulators. Tell her another hi for me? Absolutely riveting gameplay. Really? That I want to look up. There is a lot of uniqueness in this world. Good spell. Type sim. Holy shit. There is... Huh. Is a real game on Steam? Yeah, it is. By the way, for everybody that is joining, this is a experimental test stream to see if I can stream on both Twitch and YouTube. And up in the corner, I have actually a chat that should be showing both Twitch and YouTube chatters. So you guys can actually interact with each other if you're watching the stream. Like, actually watching and not just playing in chat. Which I think is cool. I think that's really cool, and that'll really help bring these communities together. Bee Swarm Simulator? Not surprised. I do have Bee Simulator, though. I do own that, and it is an actual game with really cool mechanics. I've seen people play it. I haven't, of course, yet. I actually bought it for the purpose to try and stream it, because it looks adorable. I think it would be super fun to try. Oh, while we're here, today is the last day you can donate to my Thank Miss campaign, which is raising money for the Crisis Text Line and Samaritans. Both are absolutely amazing charities, and the Crisis Text Line is actually really close to my heart. So I actually still do have a couple reward things here. If we hit $700 while on stream, I still have some weird foods to try, and I'd be happy to give it a shot while on stream here. So, weird foods I have imitation peppercorn crispy artificial meat flavor. I have roasted cumin artificial imitation lamb skewer flavor. And then a candy that was left over that I've never tried. Yeah, like that. So those are the weird things I have. So if we hit $700 while on stream, I would open up one of these, have it. I also have games I can give away if we hit $700 while we're on stream. And then I have only a couple F-bombs left to give out. I have just a few more F-bombs and a few more Fab bombs. Oh wait, there we go. So everyone that's on YouTube, there should be a link to donate in the description. And then everyone on Twitch, if you type !donate, a link should pop up. So, just throwing that out there if you guys want to do it. Today is the last day to donate to get us to our goal, which is, our goal is $1,008. Last chance to get any F-bombs that you want, otherwise I'm giving them back to their original creator, their artist. So, just throwing that out there real quick for anybody. I might bring it up again in a little bit. We are going to just kind of chill and relax to Coconut Sim for now, because I'm also kind of stress testing both my internet, my bit rate, and just overall stream health. I dropped my FPS on streaming to 30 to make sure that this doesn't lag or have any issues while dual streaming here. I know the sounds, the relaxing beach wave disappeared. That's interesting. I clicked away from it to check a couple things. Nice. We got more people joining in on YouTube. Welcome, YouTubers. I'm trying to see if there's a way to make sure the links and such, like the channel description and all that, is there. But I honestly do not know. Can I see it from here? Kind of. It did not show them, but that's okay. Oh, can I edit it? I can edit it. Okay, hold on. The echo. I wonder if the echo's... Well, no, it was doing it before I tried multi-streaming. I'm not sure why it's doing that. The links are on YouTube? Okay. Like the Tiltify even? Because it doesn't show on my end, but that doesn't necessarily mean it isn't. Such exciting gameplay. Such exciting gameplay. Exciting gameplay. Okay, so it is missing the Tiltify. Okay, so it is missing the Tiltify. Where is why voice? Where is why voice? Okay, there we go. I don't know why, but I was hearing myself. I don't like hearing myself. It can go fuck off. So let me then try this. I'm just gonna try and like copy this for now. Okay. It in theory should be there now on YouTube. Not that I'm saying you need to click on it or anything, but trying to just figure this shit out a little bit. Yeah, why is that? My chat moved away. I needs my chat. This game has something weird to it where it keeps shifting things on my screen. So I'm not a fan of that. It just happens. Tiltify is here, there. Or, I can't fucking read. Yeah, but it's there. So that works. So that's interesting. So what I have to do to get this to stream on both platforms is Stream Elements will open up another screen when I hit to go live and request for my stream title for both Twitch and YouTube, its category, and it gives me a little bit more options to mess with. And I thought that was going on both, but it appears it's only showing those on Twitch as far as I can tell. Such as like the tags, the specific game, things along those lines. So I'm not sure if there's a way for me to fix that. It also linked my YouTube twice. I'm not sure why it's there twice, which is a interesting thing to have. So maybe if I have it linked to the other one, it would work and let me have more options. Or possibly if I set YouTube as the default instead of Twitch. That is a thought. So what do you think of Coconut Sim, guys? A regular thing to stream now? Should we stream this again Saturday? Rewards, every time it gives me points, it says claim failed. Are you trying to use your points? Do you have enough points for whatever you're trying to redeem? That is a interesting issue. That is a Twitch thing. I don't know if I have an answer for that. Could Twitch, I'm assuming you're on Twitch mobile. The things on Twitch mobile have been fucked up since its most recent update. And I have no fucking answers for it. It wouldn't let me post stories on Twitch for a long time. So I thought maybe it was detecting that there was swearing in the story, or that it was, had a watermark to it from my TikTok things. So it turned out it was just the app got updated and is being glitchy. That is something for me to just kind of look into and make sure. Dude, we have such a high score right now. We're at 1300 right now. Like, man. Okay, Max. You know, it's nice to see Max in here again. We got a bit of a crowd. Actually, more than I thought we would for Coconut Simulator. Stream Elements won't tell me how many people are watching on YouTube right now, but it's telling me I have 5 on Twitch, and let me just pull this up on my phone, because I'm betting there's like maybe 2 or 3 on YouTube, because that's what I last saw. 2 on YouTube. More views on fucking Coconut Simulator than I expected to get. This is fascinating. This is a social experiment at this point. I wonder, like, if I was, or not necessarily me even, but if, like, there's a top tier streamer or bigger streamer than me that plays Coconut Sim, doesn't say a single goddamn word, doesn't have a face cam or anything, just Coconut Sim, maybe even leaving it on the realistic mode where it says coconuts don't have eyes, and see what kind of fucking engagement they get. I wonder, like, what chaos would ensues with that. Like, would people just be talking to each other, hanging out like it's a chat room? Would people actually expect something out of this? That would be really cool to see. So how's your guys' day? Does anybody actually have a plan for tonight? I'm also surprised that we have this many people even because it's fucking New Year's. By the way, Happy New Year's to everyone. I am slightly debating putting something on instead of this. Not that I'm going for a full stream tonight or anything, but like, I might need something more to stress test. This has excellent graphics. Way more graphics than I anticipate a coconut game to have. Like, look at that water. Those trees. Oh, the perfect breeze going through, and the sharks that have been circling that rock for the last hour. Mwah, beautiful. What is that back there? Is this in Greece? Or Rome? Okay, is there lore? Oh shit, is there lore to Coconut Sim? Can you guys see that? Just past the palm tree, it looks like there's some kind of temple. Do we see anything, like, modern, then? Man, I wish I could explore this map. It's not, it can't fucking be like Greece or anything. That doesn't make sense. But that looks like, the Temple of Athena. Just a little bit. Okay, I do think I see handles on those orange things under that tent. That tells me it's more... I mean, it could be giant terracotta pots. But I feel like... Oh no, it might be because there's tiny little specks of orange further back that kind of look like pots. I will say though, like this structure back here that's like sticks, it looks like sticks, and then there's a couple sticks like this, and then one on the top, and then two orange things. Looks like boobs to me. It looks like a stick-figured woman. The far back. Is there a way I can like zoom this in for you guys? Like not through the game, but maybe I can just expand the window here. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That. That looks like boobs to me. Get expanded and moved over for the YouTube reel page in case I decide to upload this later. Yeah. Okay, so that structure there, the one that's like this and that has some things like this on this like wood roofed thing, well, covering. I don't know. This and this. It has two orange things there. Two very, very distinct orange things. And it 100% looks like fucking boobs to me. I don't know why. I don't know what to tell you. It does. There's that. Also, now that I got it zoomed in, can I like show you guys better? Yeah, there. That temple. What is that? That looks like a fucking temple for like Athena or something along those lines. I know there's more temples than just Athena's, but it's the first one that comes to mind. So like what is that? What is that? Just zoom in. Can we actually like see anything better over here? So there's the sharks. If you guys couldn't see, these are the sharks I was talking about. You can kind of see their outline a little bit. And then here's this little village. The cave over here. There's another building just behind that rock. Yeah, those look like giant terracotta pots. Probably a water system. You can kind of see some like seaweed in the water, just ever so slightly. Relaxing soundtrack. It's a beautiful soundtrack. Excellent soundtrack. I don't know how to fix this. There we go. Wee. Wee. I made it really big. Wee. Wee. Now I made it too small. Whoopee. Now I gotta fix the TikTok one. That one's gonna be more of a pain in the ass. Not as much of a pain in the ass as I thought it would be. Alrighty. So I think this experiment went really well. So in that case, I will say this for everyone that's on YouTube because you guys are not familiar with my typical streaming schedule since I've been primarily on Twitch. Every Saturday around 5 p.m. Pacific time, I stream for about 4 hours. This coming weekend, I should be streaming Psychonauts. We're playing through the original Psychonauts so we can get to Psychonauts 2. I wanted to play Psychonauts on the channel for a very, very long time. We started to a couple years ago. We started the first game right before the second game released, and we just kind of fell off it. I did start the second game for a minute, and there was a lot of discourse because it was triggering a couple people's phobias of the dentist. So I kind of set it off because it actually like killed my streams. I was like doing maybe 1 or 2 people a stream, and that was really disappointing. But I think it's because nobody knew what to expect, and now that the game has been out a while, we should be fine too. Um, but I really do want to get to playing the second Psychonauts game. I am in the game, actually. I'm in the second Psychonauts game. So I really want to get through and find myself. I'm sure I'm not terribly far in the game, but I want to find myself at least. Because I was a backer of $150 when they announced it at the Game Awards. God. They announced it at the Game Awards, like, what? 10 years ago now? I was still working at Walmart then. So I haven't even met my husband. And I've been with... Did those fish just fly out of the water? I've been with my husband for 8 years. Yeah, it has to be like at least 10 years ago. 9 or 10. Man. I miss having disposable income. To drop $150 on a fucking game that I didn't get to play for years. Ooh, it's starting to pop. That felt good. But yeah, so Saturdays I will be streaming. This Saturday we will be playing Psychonauts. I've been alternating between 2 different games. We were also playing Paleo Pines, but I'm actually considering not streaming Paleo Pines anymore so we can rotate back in Pal World. I haven't played Pal World in a hot minute, and I really liked Pal World. We had a lot of fun with it. Then all that drama and shit went down at work. I had to quit streaming for like almost 6 months because I was working 12-hour days every day. And I think at that point, no, the weekend shifts were last year. But I had been working so constant that I had no time for myself. I get home, I go to bed, I get up, I went back to work. That was all there was. So we stopped playing Pal World then, and I really miss it. I had so much fun with Pal World. I don't care if it's only going to last a little longer with the lawsuit that's going on. I haven't checked in on that in a while to see what's happening with it. I want to play that again. And then they just had their big update. So I think it's an appropriate time to bring it back in. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe you can still throw in Paleo Pines occasionally. That's a nice, cute little relaxing game. But I miss Pokemon with guns. I want Pokemon with gun again. So, that is the plan. Saturdays, 5 p.m. Be there. Don't have very much news for you guys. I normally have like a ton of shit to say at the end of streams and crap. Ends up making it run for like 30 minutes to an hour longer than was planned. I also didn't plan this to go smoothly to stream on Twitch and YouTube. I actually expected the stream to crash a couple times, or for the chat to not show, or something not connecting. I am thinking, though, we might need to find something else to kind of actually stress test this with. Because as beautiful of graphics as this is, I do not think this is an intense enough game to really push the boundaries or anything. Um, my controller is out in the living room right now. And a lot of things need to update. Even Plastic Duck Simulator needs to update. Why? Hmm. Everything I have installed on my computer would need a controller. Well, it not need a controller, but I would want a controller. Dude, multiplayer Coconut Sim would be so fucking killer. Like, you could be that coconut over there. Why screen do thing? There we go. Like, you could be that coconut over there, and then someone else that one, and there's a couple others. And when they come in, they drop from the sky. That would be so fucking cool. And then we would just coconut together. We would just do the coconut thing. You know? Kinda do the coconut boogie. And some could be in even realistic mode and hang out with us in multiplayer. That would be cool. I want multiplayer Coconut Sim. How do I reach the dev and be like, we need multiplayer Coconut Sim? I have a pen. Anybody know? Yes. And when we leave, the coconut splits? Yes. 100%. And I don't think chat's needed. It seems like this is an ancient village, but I don't think a chat is needed for this. It's like, the coconuts don't talk. Oh, coconut, nut, coconut, nut, coconut, nut, coconut. Wee, coconut. Oh, wee, ooh, the coconut. Ooh, ooh. Actually, I got a little dizzy. I see there's an achievement for playing Coconut Sim for an hour, so we're at least going to get that achievement, okay? So that's probably why and how everyone has many hours, is they're either trying to get the highest score possible, which we're at 2,569, or there's an achievement for getting that many hours into the game. Are there trading cards on Steam for this? No. Oh, there's a guide though on Steam. A big guide here. Hold on, let me pull that up for you guys. So here's a how to 100% a coconut simulator. This guide will teach you how to 100% this game. This looks like a script someone made for YouTube. Hey, my name is Max, and I'll be guiding you through the achievements of the game today. Doesn't that sound like some kid trying to be a YouTuber? To start off, there are a total of 5 achievements in this game, which all follow the same rules. The length of playtime. Each one has the longer playtime needed for it to be completed. Before I start, I should make one thing important. In this game, you gain score. 1 second equals 1 point, which means you need to have a certain score/time to achieve these achievements. Let's get started. It's literally a bunch of fluff and how you get the achievements. Written like a kid trying to do YouTube, though. They're like news? What else do the people of Coconut Sim make? Dynamic games. What else have you developed? Stump Simulator? Cactus Simulator 2? And okay, both of these are on sale. Both Cactus Sim and Cactus Sim 2. Weed Simulator, Grass Life Sim, Watermelon Simulator, Palm Simulator. Hey, thank you, Ant-Man, for the follow. Grass Life Sim. Hold on. Oh, Coconut Sim has better graphics. Do better, Dev. Okay. Stump Simulator. Huh? Okay. Okay, there's a Cactus Simulator and Cactus Simulator 2. So, what's the first one? Okay. Coconut Sim still has better graphics. Definitely better graphics. How about Cactus 2? There we go. We got Cactus Simulator 2 with the same level graphics as fucking Coconut Sim. Oh, and look at that. That's a beautiful shot. Can't get that same kind of shot here. There's no day-night cycle. That's what this game needs. It needs multiplayer and it needs day-night cycles. The speed run the Coconut Sim. We're working on it. We got a score of 2,000 right now. We're almost at 3,000. We're getting there. We're getting that bread. But I must know more about fucking... That's Discord. Hey, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome in. I have a feeling I know who that is. What? Hold on. There's 5 playable characters in Cactus Sim. Two game modes: realistic and arcade. Realistic graphics. I kind of want to get it to see if Cactus Simulator 2 is just like Coconut Sim. Palm Simulator. What's this one like? Dude, he's been cranking these out. So Cactus Sim is the oldest. That was released in February of 22. Then is followed by Cactus Sim 2. Then Stump. Then it looks like Palm Simulator, Coconut Sim, Grass or Weed Sim, and then Grass Sim. Grass Sim is the newest. Dude, that actually only came out a couple days ago. Yes, it is also streaming on YouTube. YouTube's chat is a little quiet right now. We only got 2 people there, but that's okay. I don't really do a lot on YouTube. I've kind of abandoned YouTube. And I feel bad about that. So I apparently have 200 subs on YouTube, and I didn't know I had subs on YouTube. No, no, everything's going smooth. And I wonder if I need a more intensive game, like Weed Simulator, to see if I can stress this game more, or the stream more. Oh, do I got a chat bot or a chat command to make it so my Twitch people can find my YouTube? Close a couple of these dozen tabs I don't need up anymore. I don't think I do. I mean, my link tree is available, so that's a roundabout way. No, I don't. Let me make one really quick. YouTube. I can fucking type, I promise. My YouTube channel. And then let me get a copy of my links. Linky dinky doo. Already exist? Where? I call bullshit. Oh, it is there. This didn't happen. You heard and saw nothing. These are not the droids you are looking for. Alright, we're at a score of 3,000. I wonder if I sped up my computer's time? If that would... Oh, what if I upped... So there's a weird glitch with a lot of these kind of games where if your FPS set default on your computer is much higher than it probably should be, games speed up. We ran into this issue actually with are fucking birds? Maybe I'm hearing things. I totally lost my train of thought now. Oh, speeding time. We ran into this issue actually with playing Fields of Mystria. For some reason, we were walking and playing like normal, but the game clock was going so fast that it was like 2-3 minutes and the day's night cycles were hitting. But once we limited the FPS to being like 30, we were getting a proper time cycle because the time cycle was supposed to be like 10 minutes for each day or something like that. So it was just a weird issue. I wonder, I fuck with my settings a little bit, just a little bit, if the game's internal clock will get messed up. I mean, it's not ideal for me. A lot of things when I'm streaming need to be a little bit lower, because the bit rates I have going, especially right now, tend to be a little bit lower. I was doing 60 FPS streams for streaming to YouTube and Twitch because it's more intensive. I did have to drop this to 30. So you're right now watching this in 30. I have no fucking clue what this game is trying to pull at, though. I did not touch that. The only thing I did is I dropped it from the max res that it was on. That was weird. I mean, I do got a great monitor here. I don't need it at max, though. At least not till I get a fucking new graphics card. It was fucking ancient. Try max. Max graphics. All it did was make the screen unreasonably large. Because it just loaded it that way. It's one of those where it just decides to go whoosh. I don't know why. It like changed the resolution. Sweetness. I'd take that. My current computer doesn't have a PSI port that could support it. But I'm working on getting that fixed too. I has so many things in my wish list and in my cart on Newegg that one day I will afford when I have more than 12 bucks in my bank account at any given time. My computer's over here, and I'm just staring at it. She's a good little war machine. Well, maybe then. It might work. I mean, this motherboard is not as old as the graphics card, which I think is like 10 years old. I think the motherboard is like 5? But I did take it out of my previous computer, which was my first computer I built. It probably can. I'd just have to check. At worst, I might need to upgrade my power supply. But I mean, my power supply is fairly good. I don't remember what the wattage is right now, actually. I haven't looked at that in a while. Do I still have my fucking specs on Twitch? That would help. Please, Twitch. Let me do the thing. Thank you. No echo. Go away. Ah, I do have my specs listed. Cool. I assume this is all accurate, too. I assume I haven't changed and messed that up. Most graphic cards honestly aren't that big of power hogs. Yeah, the actual computer specs I'm seeing here, that sounds right. Everything looks right. I'm not sure the other is correct though. Yeah, my other, like the keyboard listed. So that keyboard died a very long time ago. Same mouse though. And headset. However, I've been using earbuds. I got these earbuds super cheap off of Amazon. And they work really well for just streaming. The chair is also incorrect, but not that that matters. And the mic is technically incorrect. Small technicality. Meh, it's fine. It's all fine. Oh, I haven't used my thrones in a long time. Maybe I could put my parts on thrones and see if anybody's nice enough to buy the parts I want for a new computer. Would be a great late Christmas gift or early birthday gift. Hey, I got an achievement! Be a coconut for an hour. Yeah. Let's go. Now what? We do a little dance. We do a little jig. I don't know. I could actually like put a proper game or something on. We got at least one achievement. That was my goal. I have originally when I was planning to do this test stream, I mentioned this earlier. I was planning to actually like put on like Jackbox party for us to chill and hang out on, or something simple, small, and stupid to do. When you unlock new skins, there's skins in here. What? What does a coconut look like other than this? Are there actually other coconuts? Does it? Are there different coconuts? Types of coconuts. Oh shit, there are actually. There are a lot of coconuts. Wow. The coconut world is so diverse. You got brown coconuts, you got green coconuts, you got coconuts that look like nuts, you got coconuts that look like penises, you got coconuts that look like pears, you got coconuts that look like apples. There's so many coconuts. I don't know if you guys can see this. There's so many coconuts. I'm learning a lot about coconuts right now. 10 types of coconuts, a YouTube video. 15 types of coconuts, plantsnap.com. Names of different coconuts. Aromatic dwarf, Malayan red dwarf, Malayan yellow dwarf, Malayan tall, Tagnanan tall, West African tall. These don't sound like coconut names, but that is what I'm reading here. I found a diagram of a coconut. Is there like some kind of fucking cult following around coconuts? I found a thing. It's just an image that says coconut is not coconut. Tall types coconut varieties from the Pacific region. And it goes on to list a bunch of coconuts that are not coconuts. I kind of feel bad, like I'm wasting your guys' time. Truly, I kind of feel like I might be. This was a fun gimmick. Like 50, 60 minutes ago. Granted, it says we've been playing Coconut Sim for like an hour. I think I've beat this horse dead. Well, I'm gonna go pee. When I come back, maybe we'll do something else for a little bit. Kind of hang out. I'm just gonna leave this up. It's not like you guys are gonna miss anything. Do you want to face the village, the temple, or that rock? Option 1, 2, and 3. Village? Okay. We'll do village. The beautiful village. Oh, and some of the rock. Okay. There. A little to the right? How about that? Perfect. Hell yeah. Alright. I'll be right back. Did I miss anything? Hey, it looks like there's a scratch on my coconut. What did you guys do? You see that? You see that white mark? We've been staring at this coconut for over an hour. I think I would have noticed that mark. What did you guys do to my coconut? It was Tinkerbell. I knew it. I knew she had something going on here. She bought me the game. She got me to play it. And now she's damaging my coconut. I bet you. I bet you. It evolved? This ain't Pokemon. Next stage coconut. Maybe that guy over there started to crack. Oh, hey, that coconut over there is really round. It's like the perfect coconut shape. Eh, it's too lazy. It's like expecting me to finish making my fucking emotes. Right. Yeah. I'll get to it. I'll get to it eventually. Okay, it looks like the YouTube side of this is going really good. It still says excellent. Excellent connection. Sweet. So let's see here. How about we do change this up for a minute? Actually, let's not do that. All right, let's get going to like Jackbox Party 6. I see here there was a major update back in May for murder mystery or murder trivia, sorry. Trivia murder, whatever. So that shouldn't take very long to get installed and set up. And then maybe we play a round, maybe two. And then maybe call it quits. The downloading's definitely peaked some things. Maybe this is the test I needed. This was the test all along. This is what I needed. Dude, I made a post on Threads earlier today, and it is just fucking blowing up. Is this what going viral feels like? Dude. I've never had a post blow up like this before. So all my posts is on Threads. Oh, it's somehow double posted too. That explains part of the issue. Weird. And it's the one that doesn't have the hashtag that is getting all the hits. But all it was is a image, a meme that says, what game would you instantly buy if it got remastered and the gameplay was updated? And I just was like, there's too many to list. Which there are. There are so many games. I could go on fucking forever on different games that I would love to see a remake or updated or remastered. But I listed 4. Like my top 4 I would instantly buy in a heartbeat if they got remade. And that is Black and White, not the Pokemon game. Screw that game. Fuck that one. I hated Black and White Pokemon. But Pokemon the God Life Sim was the shit. That game was everything to me. I was obsessed with Black and White 2, Black and White Creature Isle. Just perfection right there. It was the best AI of its time too. It was even put in the Guinness Book of World Records for its AI's learning capability. Hey, ChatGPT has nothing on your creature learning behaviors. The next thing I list is literally any Elder Scrolls game that isn't Skyrim. Skyrim is playable on your fucking refrigerator now. Don't need another Skyrim. But to get a remastered Daggerfall? Get a remastered Morrowind? Or how about Arena? That would be so fucking cool. I would love to see that. I also put down, and this is a really niche game. I don't know really anyone that has ever heard of this game. Freedom Force is like Diablo top-down, but a little bit more tactical game with superheroes. It's a very big fucking ripoff of DC and Marvel characters, because you got Minuteman, who's the Captain America kind of stand-in. Well, it's probably actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a little more of a Marvel ripoff than DC, but they have a lot of references to those kind of things. Actually, it's almost a whole Captain America storyline with nuclear winter and such. Now that I think about it, haven't thought about it like that. But it was a great, great game. I loved it so much. And it's such a fun story. I would buy in a heartbeat if it had a proper remake or a remaster. And then the last one, and this last one I posted is what's blowing the post up, is I put in for a remaster of Viva Pinata. I played the shit out of that when I was a kid on the original on the Xbox 360, excuse me. I played that a lot. It was a fun little relaxing game. I love beating the shit out of my piñatas and getting their soul candy and all that. It was great fun, especially for children. I loved that game. I would buy it at a heartbeat, if nothing else, to just support the developer. And that made this post blow up. I've never had a post get so popular before on anything, actually. So, oh, I don't know what to say. That's new and wild to me. And what's weird is I posted this same thing on Blue Sky as well. Did I ever get around to posting it on? Yeah, I did post it on Instagram. And I'm getting like no hits at all. But Threads is blowing up. I have no fucking clue because it's the same tags I copied and pasted everything across the 3. So weird. So fucking weird. Anyways, Jackbox did finish downloading. I am not opposed to keeping Coconut Sim running in the background so we can keep checking in on Coconut Sim, see how our coconut's doing. But we can like get this changed up a little bit and do a little bit something else for a minute. Maybe I'll put our Coconut Sim in the background. It's a new option. Nope, don't want you to do that then. Okay, our coconut buddy is gonna hang up out there. There. So our coconut's still visible. But let's go ahead and just, like, do literally anything else for just a tiny bit before I lose my goddamn mind. Change my stream title. That way everybody who came for Coconut Sim can still see it, but we're changing this over to Jackbox. I believe I still have the Twitch extension on for Jackbox as well. Yeah. So that should be on and good for you guys. Honestly, if we don't get anyone that joins any of our Jackbox games as well, that is totally okay. Why? I hit. Hey, there we go. So, if you guys want to join in, we'll do a round of Jackbox. Maybe 1 or 2. Go from there, depends on how many people join in. And then our coconut buddy is still hanging out up there. Fucking eyelashes are pissing me off. Hey, thanks for joining there, Rad. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes to let people join in. Got a lot of people lurking right now, so that's totally cool. Well, I guess here's a good time to talk about Thank Miss again. Only a couple more hours left in Thank Miss. This was a charity. Brain literally just decided to say no. Thank Miss is a charity campaign to help raise money for the Crisis Text Lines and Samaritans. Crisis Text Line is actually really close and personal to me. I've had friends and family who've used it while they were experiencing a crisis, and I don't know what would have happened if they didn't reach out to these trained crisis volunteers. So I do want to try and get whatever we can for the Crisis Text Line because they do mean so much to me. Currently we're at $665. It would be super cool if a single dollar was donated, just saying. But they do a lot of crisis prevention and intervention. So you can text in to, I can't remember what Samaritan's number is. I'm so sorry. Someone will have to fact check me on that. But you can text in to 741-741-HOME or the crisis text line to be connected with a trained crisis counselor, and they would work through with you whatever kind of crisis you're experiencing. That could be from small as having an anxiety attack to as big as having potential suicidal thoughts. They are very well trained in what they do and have helped people. And I mention those two because I know people who've done it for those reasons. And the one that had the anxiety attack thought it was very minute. They thought this was actually going to be more harmful than help because they're taking someone away from actually helping others. But they're not. If you feel like you're in a crisis, you reach out to them. Flat out. Sometimes panic attacks will feel like the end of the world. And they can help. Not only are they there for you to help, but both Crisis Text Line and Samaritans also provide educational resources for their communities. So for Crisis Text Line, that would be educational pamphlets, flyers for schools, hospitals, for places of employment. They provide this kind of material for recognizing depression, for what you can do, where you can go, what can help. Some of it's just really basic. A lot of us who do struggle with mental health issues hear a lot of these kind of techniques like grounding. But someone that's just now going through it for the first time may not know the count 5 things you can see, 4 things that you can touch, things along those lines. So Crisis Text Line really does a lot. All this money that we're raising for Crisis Text Line and Samaritans is going to go towards helping get them new equipment to better help us. It may also help train new volunteers to pay for their crisis intervention training. It could pay for their supervisors. There's a lot of things it could go to, and I actually have a full list on Tiltify of different things, and the donation amounts that they have on their page represented as incentive donation amounts on my Tiltify. When you donate, I don't have very many ornaments left. I forgot them at work actually, but I have some paper ornaments that I will put on the Christmas tree that you guys have seen behind me as a thank you. Doesn't matter how much it is, I will find a way to make an ornament. Even if I gotta cut one up here on stream, I'll make it real quick and stick it on my tree. If we hit $100 or 100 increments, so the next milestone would be $700, I will give away a video game for PC. Most of the games are available on Steam, but I will give away a video game on PC, and I will try a weird snack, a foreign food, something I've never had before. I have 2 potato chips and a candy left from our major stream. And then there is a $20 donation incentive for you to get some F-bombs. These were created by a local artist here in Spokane, Washington. So we have a typical F-bomb, perfect for your everyday fucks that you need to throw. And then we have a fab bomb for everybody who's a little more fabulous, like me. So these, I only got a couple of these left. Free shipping on these guys, because I will handle that for your donations. I will ship these out for you. I've discovered though shipping to Canada right now is a little bit difficult because I forgot about the strike, but that's a work in progress. It's still available there. So if you want a F-bomb, which these are really nice actually, I really like them. They're super soft. They're crocheted and stuffed, but they're really nice, really squishy. I actually really adore these. These are like some of my favorite things we've ever had as an incentive. So these are only 20 bucks. Or $20 donation, I mean. And that's really all I have left. All my other donation incentives are redeemed or have expired. Those are still there. We still got a couple potato chips to try. We'll go from there. But today is the last day for donations. I do not have the gray F-bombs left anymore, by the way. I believe I took it off of the Tiltify page listing, but it might still be there. That one did sell out. Looks like Twitch is on a ad break. You know, we might just end this. Sorry, Rad. But it looks like we're not getting a lot of people in anymore. Chat kind of is dying out, and there's not a lot you can do with Coconut Sim. And I think I tried to start this a little too late. I was talking too much about starting something, and nothing happened. So everyone kind of is like, whew. But hey, next time we just have like a chill hangout stream. If you show up again, Rad, I have no problem with putting Jackbox in again. Seems like just one of those unfortunate situations, which again, I'm surprised by even who and what we got in the crowd for this test stream. Like, that was more than I was anticipating at all. Like, I think I saw at one point we had like 7 people in on Twitch, 6 or 7, and then 3 or 4 on YouTube. That is a lot more than I expected for Coconut Sim on a quick little test stream. So, oh, I feel like we got lucky there. That or a bunch of new people came in and, hey, welcome back. I was just thinking about ending this because, there wasn't a lot going on. I was gonna put a round of Jackbox on if anybody wanted to join. You just missed my whole spiel about the charity campaign that we were doing. Oh, lucky you. But this is Jackbox Party 6, and this is Trivia Murder Party. So it's trivia. Fair. Why did it echo? Joke's on you though, I muted my Discord, so I don't get to hear it today while I'm streaming and doing this. I didn't want weird notifications going off while I'm looking to see if this breaks or not. However, very funnily, very early in the stream, my mod, Max, came in while we were doing realistic mode of Coconut Sim, and I was so focused on what the fuck I was reading. He came in with a sound effect, and it actually fucking jump scared me. I was not expecting that shit. Everyone thought it was the greatest. And I can't believe I got jump scared playing Coconut Sim. I gotta say, Coconut Sim is probably gonna be one of those weird games that's gonna go down in my channel's history. Coconut Sim and Super Lesbian RPG definitely are the 2 games that have left an imprint on my channel for the rest of eternity. No, Super, what was it? Super Animal Lesbian. Super Lesbian Animal RPG. Okay, I had it right the first time. Yeah, actually it was kind of fun. Funny enough, my dad bought that for me for the purpose of streaming it, because he really wanted to see someone play Super Lesbian Animal RPG. And it is some, like, Sailor Moon shit, but with animals, and more like D&D roles, kind of magic, and I don't have a good explanation for you, okay? It is its own thing entirely. Here, you guys want to see the trailer for that real quick? It was actually kind of fun. We might one day go back to it. I don't know. Like, it's... RPG. It has left a very strong imprint on my channel. Like, of all the things, that was the one that stuck. Right? It was a great trailer. Yeah, when my dad bought it for me, I was like, you gotta be joking me. He was like, no, do it and stream it. Don't look anything up first. Stream it. Of course I looked it up because I want to make sure I don't get banned for playing what could have been a weird animal porn game. I've been tricked into playing games that are banned on Twitch before, and thankfully I'm still here. So, that was definitely something. Well, I think we will be getting this wrapped up. Quick reminder, especially for those that are watching on YouTube, I stream normally on Saturdays, every Saturday around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific Time, whatever the fuck time it is now. Daylight? No. Pacific. Around 5 p.m. every day, or every Saturday. Next Saturday, or this coming Saturday, we'll be playing Psychonauts, because I want to get through that game so we can get to the second game and find me in the second game. I really want to do that. I've been waiting for us to have that chance to do it again. Now's the time to get through that game, because I have to find me and my mini butcher cleaver and my pink ball and everything. I gotta find my character. I try to have a decent one. I used to be every single day around 7 or 8. Then shit happened at work, and I had to quit for like 6 months until I wasn't working 12-hour days every day. But now we're good. I just gotta ease back into it. Eventually, I might even talk to my husband a little bit, see if he wants to do it on his birthday, but no promises. I don't know if he's listening to this either. So if you're listening to this, hon, you know nothing. But, we're looking to play Content Warning or Lethal Company. It'll be one of the first times he comes back to stream. A lot of you guys really enjoy seeing him on stream. We figured that would be a fun one. One of you guys, Silverberg, had volunteered to buy us a lot of alcohol, so that could be a fun drunk stream between us. So there's that. Hey, our 24-hour stream, dude, those can be so much fun. Oh, I haven't done a proper 24-hour stream in a long time. Earlier this month, we did a 13-hour stream. It was supposed to be 12, but we ended after 13. And that was a lot of fun. I really miss doing that. I would typically do one a year. It's also typically for charity, but whatever. But it was great fun. You just gotta make sure you got your snacks in order, or you have the God, what's that extension called? There's an extension on Twitch where people can order you Uber, or not Uber, Uber Eats or DoorDash or something, and they don't get your address or anything, but you like pre-set up what you like through what restaurants you want, and people can elect to order it. It'll send straight to a DoorDasher or Uber Eaters, and it will get delivered to you without that person ever knowing your address. It's super good. I've done it. It's a lot of fun. Wonderful for those 24-hour streams. I had people buying me so many monsters from 7-Eleven. It took a long time before my piss wasn't green. Just gonna say that. Be careful when drinking energy drinks. Did one 3 years ago. And you said never again. Dude, I say that every single time. I'm like, I'm never doing this shit again. This was horrible. I'm not doing it again. I slept the entire next day. I barely have any memory. And I'm like, but doing it again wouldn't hurt. Last time I did a 24-hour stream, we also had some hot sauces and the hot bean boozles, the really spicy ones. They had a couple different levels to them. And then we also had bean boozle to it. And shit got real when I spun for the Reaper on that. My husband came in and was like, no. And I'm like, but they donated. And he was like, no. So he did it with me. I started crying, gagging, and I demanded milk and peanut butter. Totally ready for the one chip challenge, though. Totally ready. I don't blame you. I don't blame you one bit. Hey, how are you doing, Kingar? Welcome. Well, no, we are getting more people in for Jackbox, so we might play a round or two. Probably one. We'll see how it goes. I'll just give it a little bit longer, see who else ends up joining. Looks like our coconut buddy is still doing pretty good up there. I do kind of want to try the hot ones challenge. I used to love hot sauces. I used to just be obsessed with hot peppers and sauces and just the food in general. I do not have the tolerance for it anymore. Every now and then I'm like, well, maybe. Part of me really wants to do it, and my better side knows no. How old am I? I will be 30 in May. Oh yeah, yeah. Like, where the fuck did it go? I could eat anything and not feel a goddamn thing. And then it just went, nope, fuck you. You don't get to enjoy some of your favorite foods anymore. Jalapenos are now a little too much for me, and that used to be like eating a carrot. Miss it. I miss it so much. That happened already. Actually happened yesterday. Yesterday, I just fell asleep on the couch. And I guess I just slept wrong, and my shoulder still hurts. It still hurts so much. There's like a pain that goes from like the back here all the way to my elbow, and like now it clicks a little bit. I am not happy about this. I am not 30. I am still, I'm gonna go 25. I am mentally 25. Because early 20s is too young. I was too stupid then. But I actually became somewhat of a human at 25. So I'm gonna say 25. Yeah, getting old sucks. Yeah, it is a concern. I landed hard on my knee practicing. For those that don't know, I belly dance. And I was practicing something that we haven't been taught in class yet. I'll be fair and honest about that, so I didn't have the proper technique yet. I was practicing how to like spin down, and I landed too hard on my right knee, and it still kind of like aches every now and then. Probably should have went and got it looked at. I didn't. Part of me still wonders if I should have. But hey! Hi, Rusher! How are you doing? Welcome! For those that are just joining, we have Coconut Sim up in the top, because we spent an hour playing Coconut Simulator. And then I felt like I was kind of like wasting your guys' time, so I put on Jackbox. And we're just kind of chilling for a minute, see how many people can join. I was actually about to end the stream, and then Kangar and you, Rusher, joined in, and Ant-Man came back. I'm like, well, now I got a chat. I can't abandon you guys now. Coconut Sim or Jackbox? Goat Sim is really good. I love Goat Sim. Coconut Sim. You want to see Coconut Sim real quick while we wait for people to join? Here, let me pull that up. My mouse fell asleep. There we go. Here, let me actually like make it this big. People can still like see the code. So this is Coconut Sim. Super exciting gameplay. Like, dude, there's sharks over there by that rock. There's been sharks circling for quite a while, and then it has hidden lore. Like, look up there in the rocks, there is a temple of some sort, some kind of hidden temple. Almost looks like some kind of Greek or Roman architecture over there. And then occasionally you will hear a bird. Now I bet you the bird is squawking in Morse code. Right? Super cool. That's okay, Kangar. That is okay. Everybody has their moment. Everybody has their moment. I got jump scared playing Coconut Sim, so everyone has their moment. Right? Isn't this like stupid exciting? You never know when something will happen. Oh, and there was fish that was flying out of the water. Oh, you don't move. You don't. And it has a realistic mode. You guys want to see the realistic mode real quick? Our score will be fine. It'll continue our score from here when I go into the realistic mode. No, you can't get to the temple. You can only observe from there. Here, let me show you guys. The realism to this is phenomenal. Okay? I've not found a simulator game that is as great as this. Like, it is the most realistic I've ever seen it. Are you ready? Coconut has no eyes, so you can't see anything. Did we break you, Kagar? Hey, thank you for the follow. How are you doing? Not gonna lie, Kangar, I did totally just make a very quick clip of your reaction to us going into the realistic mode of Coconut Sim. That was great. Thank you for that. Our score is still counting, by the way. We are still earning points for being in realism mode. But I think is more fun playing in the arcade mode. Like, at least you get to see the sharks. The sharks are super cool. And then you get this little village. And then, like I said, there's lore. There's a hidden temple back there. So, we're just keeping Coconut Sim up in the background for now. Oh yeah, Ant-Man thinks there's skins to this. I have yet to see skins. I don't see an option for skins, but that doesn't mean there isn't. Because I actually learned in today's stream that there are different kinds of coconuts. I did not know there was more than one kind of coconut. To be completely honest, I thought a coconut was a coconut is a coconut. That was the cursed coconut game, yes. And so I'm not wasting everybody's time anymore. I put Jackbox on. Anybody that wants to join, feel free to. This is murder or trivia murder party. So if you guys like trivia. I might just start it with the three of us here in a moment. Dude, I'm not great at fucking trivia either, but it's fun sometimes to be bad. Thank you for the sub there, Quaid. I appreciate it. Dude, I can't on GeoGuessr. However, I still play. I will watch YouTubers and Twitch streamers play. I'm like, oh, this is obviously Florida. And it's not, but I still have that arrogance. I'm like, oh, this is obvious. You see that? You see that? Sure, that sign is fucking in Japanese, and there's no other indication that it's Florida, but it's Florida. Okay? It's either Florida or Ohio. Dude, that's crazy. I actually watched, recently... Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't break that. I was going to pull up the guy's channel, but I don't want to lose this on my phone, so we can keep playing this. I was actually, watching a guy on YouTube. Or, not YouTube. Fucking TikTok. And he's a consensual doxer. Which is super cool that that's a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. It's super cool seeing him figure out how and where everybody is from just a single picture. And he played GeoGuessr recently, and he was getting them like this. Like, so fucking fast. I'm like, where do you keep that information in your head? If I try to remember that, I'm definitely going to forget something. I already forget my anniversary. Because I had to learn all this shit for work. The dates, numbers, nope, that's gone. Sorry, hun, I don't know how long we've been together. When's our anniversary? It wasn't Rainbow. It was something monkey. Can't remember. It was like during a TikTok live or something. Okay, so Jackbox is, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of You Don't Know Jack. It is that. There's, I think they're at 13 games now. Each set of games has a different collection of mini games in it. It's okay. That's only the second time this week I've aged myself. At work, I was talking with my counterpart about someone that we work with, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's like our age. And he's like, really? They're 30? I'm like, oh, that's right. I'm not in my 20s anymore. I'm going to be 30. And I shut up. Everyone started laughing at me. I'm not ready. I'm not ready for it. Anyways, Jackbox. So they're a collection of mini games. I really like Jackbox 6 because it has the trivia murder party. I just think it's good little fun because if you get the answers wrong, then you have to do little mini games that may kill you. And then it has Joke Boat, so you're making basically dad jokes. Jackbox 7 has, I think it's called Quiplash, where it's like Pictionary, but with, you're like getting these cards with small words. Maybe closer to like Apples to Apples, if you guys have played that game before, or maybe closer to like Cards Against Humanity. So it's kind of like that. You get a prompt, and then you're given like select amount of cards that you can use to describe it, and everybody has to guess what it is. So that one's fun. 5, I own 5. There's only like a couple things on it that I like. I don't play it very often. Right! Right! Yeah! The dude practically is a baby still. Alright, last call though for Jackbox. If you want to join in this, go to jackbox.tv on literally anything. Your PC, your phone, if you're... I'm pretty sure Xbox and PlayStation have browsers to them now. Switch does not, so you can't play on your Switch. Sorry. But you can pull up any web browser and then type jackbox.tv. It'll ask you for the room code, which is IJQE, and then a name to put on the screen. Thank you for the follow, Kangar. I appreciate it. My coconut simulator game is the most successful stream I've had on fucking Twitch when I'm trying to see if it works on YouTube as well. How's YouTube doing? Hey, I still see you two guys over there. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Alright, going once, going twice. Alright, I'm gonna hit the button. Anybody that decides in the middle of the game, oh, hey, I actually wanted to play, then you can actually still join in the middle of the game. The audience itself is a character, so you get to play along, but you aren't at as high risk as me, Rad, and Kangar. I'll let the story tutorial play. It's really quiet. Why is it so quiet? Is it quiet for you guys? Heard that.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Your room isn't ready yet, so let's play a game of life and death. Only one of you will survive. The rest of you will die. Was that clear? I'm trying to be a better communicator. Okay, first question. A French cassoulet is a dish traditionally consisting of meats, pork skin, and what?
I have no fucking clue.
Use your device to answer the question.
What is Cognac? Oh. What the I'm going to say this.
And the correct
I'm
answer
probably
is...
wrong.
Who got
Yep,
the question
totally
right?
wrong.
Which leaves only you. Follow me. Housekeeping! We're at room 105. It's my old
First out.
favorite, chalices. I've given each safe player a poison pellet.
Oh,
Pick a
boy.
chalice to drop your poison in. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. This poison... Salud! Now let's see what you drank. It worked! I love it when it works.
It's too obvious. I'm like, oh, the skull. Nobody's gonna put it in the skull. That's too obvious. Because it wasn't obvious. Thanks, guys.
We're not done with you yet. You're a ghost now, but you have options. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. Which of these is a fruit?
None of them. Oh. Oh.
Who picked this? Well,
I knew
didn't want
something.
that to happen. Let's try another one. Where was King Tut's body found?
Oh. Oh.
Who picked this?
Cool. We all suck.
Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Screw it.
Hey,
Let's play a
Quiplash.
game of Quiplash. The game will send a question to your devices.
So this isn't the game.
Enter
I
the
thought
best
it was.
answer you can think of and hit
7.
send.
There's nothing on my device.
I'm giving you a nice long timer so you can write some funny stuff. I love to
There's
laugh.
nothing on my device.
Let's see those quits.
What the raven in that Edgar Allan Poe poem should have said.
Now your friend will vote for the answer they like best.
Oh, I get to vote. Okay.
The player that
Oh.
gets the fewest
Hello there,
votes
Kakar.
dies. Okay, let's see what people think.
I like Kaka.
Okay, we have a loser.
Sorry, Rad. You know, I would totally buy these.
This
as
hotel hasn't been
toys and
updated
display
much
them in
since
my
I was a
background.
kid. Same carpet, a lot of the same
Oh,
blood
you were the one that
stains.
killed me?
Ah, it really brings me back. Let's keep moving.
Well, my
What do
Christmas
male
tree isn't
giraffes
up.
do to determine if a female is ready to mate?
Well, my Christmas tree isn't up. You guys can see my giant collection of pop figures. I actually used to know this, and
Who
I'm
picked
pretty sure I picked the wrong
this?
one. I remembered.
Oh, crap.
Yes, weird animal knowledge.
Let's try
Activate.
another one. What were President Lyndon B. Johnson's beagles named?
He had beagles? Yeah.
Oh.
Who picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. I don't like seeing that. Let's keep moving. What is the dominant search engine in Russia?
Actually, I did used to know this. I don't know if I still
Oh.
probably
Who
not.
picked this? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say
I'm
as you can.
sorry.
Everyone
You
else
got
will
the
be typing
worst
too.
one.
And if anyone does a better job than you die. Okay, starting letter now. Dear person who was behind me in line at the coffee shop, I am sorry you knew what you wanted, but were frustrated that I was taking a minute to decide. Some of us prefer to live in the moment. Now you will die in a moment. Look out your window. Time's up. Now let me just see what we have here with a quick and here's how you did. But did anyone do better than you? Well, I don't
Brad
like
and I
you,
got 13.
but I respect your work.
Good job, Brad.
We're here. The final round is close. Next question. What's the Latin translation of I roll?
Oh.
Not Toyota.
Oh.
Who picked this?
Oh, I almost picked that one.
Well,
Like,
that's no
I can't
fun.
remember that country of origin, that language of
Let's
origin.
try another one. The beautiful, chunky-limbed Komodo dragon is a type of...
Oh.
Who picked this? I'll have to kill my writers.
Easy.
Let's keep moving. If I'm giving myself a French tip nail, which, I mean, come on, I'd never do that. What does that mean?
I actually don't know. I don't do my nails. You're lucky I even did fucking makeup today.
Who picked this? Well, that
You know,
sucks.
I totally guessed. And I'm
You know,
so
my
glad
dad had
I
this
did.
strict rule about not letting a killing spree overstay its welcome. So let's make this a little bit more cutthroat. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Mountain ranges. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
I'm not actually really
Time is
well
almost up.
on Spider-Man. Give me X-Men any day.
Foot-specific problems.
Oh, shit. I I just realized I misread
Not what I had in
mind.
mind. Paris neighborhoods.
I have no fucking clue.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble. It's only darkness. Crayola crayon shades of brown.
I'm
The exit is so
consistently getting
close.
one wrong.
J.R.R. Tolkien characters.
I don't actually. I couldn't do Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. It was too long. Boring. We don't need 50 pages describing a fucking tree.
Not
I
so
don't
fast.
know.
You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
I don't listen to K-pop. What? I don't know. That is not my kind of music. Not at all.
You have to get all the right answers to escape.
I'm wearing fucking Papa Roach right here. That is not my
Former
kind of
Soviet
music.
states.
Shit. Real stupid.
You're not going anywhere.
K-pop your specialty? Hey, more power to you, dude.
Residents of the 100-acre wood.
This one I know. This one I know, I think. Yeah, I got this one. I got one completely right. Yeah, no, K-pop's not my thing. Nothing against it, actually. K and J-pop, they're fine. They're cool and all, and they put on some spectacular shows. I'm not gonna go out of my way to listen or watch them. J-pop is Japanese pop, where K-pop is Korean pop. I have a friend who thinks J-pop is way more what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Just better than K-pop. Yeah. I mean, again, not shitting on anyone's taste. However, I would prefer J and K-pop over country. No offense to anyone that likes country. I mean, I love me some Dolly Parton, but that's about it. Alright. Let's check in on our coconut while I pull up another round. And that lets me have a chance to get in the game as the host without anybody sniping it. I think our coconut is sad. It's all blocky. It's shadows. Blocky. What happened to our poor coconut? Oh, is it angry? It looks like there's a little red globe around it. Dude. People have played the fuck out of Coconut Simulator. I'm really questioning their sanity for playing 100 hours even. Alright, if you want to join in Trivia Murder Party again, our room code is CXTP. And then we'll go from there on what's going on. What do you mean it's riveting? Go back to the coconut full screen. How about most screen? People that want to play Jackbox can see the code. Let's do it like this. There. You can still see coconut. Oh, fuck. You know the song that just got stuck in my head? That I now suddenly have, like, playing over and over. And it's not a coconut song, actually. I thought I would get, like, a fucking coconut song stuck in my head. No, I fucking got Ocean Man in my head. My husband just discovered Ocean Man, a little while ago. He's never heard it before. And he just kept singing it for so long, and he finally got it out of his head. I'm like, oh, yes, freedom. Now it's fucking in my head. Nearly every millennial knows Ocean Man. Nearly. If you've watched SpongeBob, or the SpongeBob movie, you know Ocean Man. Oh, that's a bad one to have in your head too. I have driving to work and on my way home actually, I had Offsprings on my brain. Like Offsprings and Authority Zero. Like just I kept cycling through, so I went and played it, and while I was at work, I just kept getting like random lyrics in my head of some of the newer Offspring stuff and then some of the older Authority Zero. And I'm just like, I am going to go fucking nuts here. Love them. Love both groups so much. But I hate earworms. Yes, Over Seasons was one that I kept having stuck in my head. Over Seasons and One More Minute. Ah, you got Ocean Man out of my head. There's a new... Anybody that cares, Offsprings is still making music. I didn't know this, but they have 2 songs that I really, really like. Light It Up is a song that I really like. And then the other one sounds almost identical to, You're Gonna Go Far Kid, which is called Slim Pickin' Does the Right Thing and Rides the Bomb to Hell. Great song. Great song. Are they on tour? Really? Well, fuck. Are they gonna come any... I can't open a new tab here. Are they gonna come anywhere near? I have the concert itch right now. My baby sister, she's 16. She started going to concerts, and she's been taking me as her concert buddy. I've definitely learned a lot of music I never thought I would, but it's still in my vein of music because I am a elder emo. I will always be an elder emo, and she's a little alt girl. So our music tastes kind of match, but as concert buddies, we have a rule. Oh, I have a rule. If you're a concert buddy, you get to go for free to your other half's show, but you have to do the same. So if you want to go to a show and you need someone to come, you gotta buy the ticket, and we will go, no questions or issues, as long as it can be afforded. So if I went and saw fucking Set It Off Again, which I ended up liking. So how about I'll use a different example. Get Scared. If I go see Get Scared and I'm not a fan, the next time something comes to town, she has to come with me to my band, which will probably be fucking Shinedown. Shinedown is my all-time favorite band. They introduced me to music having meaning. No, I didn't want their Wikipedia. What am I doing? Why is their website, like, so far down? They did do a Simple Man cover. Fun fact, they were given permission to do Simple Man, and it's all because one of the band members who's not with them anymore was dating a daughter to someone from Leonard Skinner, and she's like, oh yeah, you can use it, and she signed everything so they have the rights to do it, and then they try to claw it back after they broke up. Dates. I don't want to be on your newsletter, thank you. Brazil, that's a bit far. Japan's a bit far. A little closer than Brazil, though. Nope, Sweden and Australia are still a little too far. So not anywhere near me. Looks like the only U.S. stop on their tour, Offspring's tour, is in L.A. And then they go to South Africa. I've seen Disturbed. They do such a good show. Such a good show. Probably, so one of my favorite shows that I've been to is actually fucking why can I not think of the name? Ice Nine Kills. Thank you. There we go. I went to an Ice Nine Kills, In This Moment, Avatar, and TX2 concert very recently. You put like every single theater kid on one stage. It was fantastic. There was so many props, decorations, the stage was set up. It was so fucking wild to see. I've never seen the stage dressed up and there's performances like that at a rock concert. That was the best I've ever had. I have seen Slipknot, actually, Kangar. My mom and I won tickets to see them, and the show was starting in the middle of our shift, because we got the tickets like the day before, so we couldn't get time off. This was a long time ago. So a couple companies back. I've worked with my mom a few times. And we just kind of were like, hey, I think she said, I gotta take my daughter to the doctor. She forgot she had an appointment and she doesn't drive. And they're like, oh yeah, okay. And we went to Slipknot. And in fact, I actually got my picture with the entire band. And Corey Taylor gave me a hug. My mom was so pissed at that. I bet you I could find the picture too. I hear we're getting people joining, so thank you guys for joining in. I'll give it just a couple more minutes before I start the next Jackbox. Old password. I'll pull it up on my phone. I don't want to figure out my Facebook password right now. But yeah, no, it was the greatest to be able to do that. And they're so cool. They're like just the most chill guys. Oh, it's gonna take me a hot minute to find it, isn't it? Maybe not. Oh, hey, I found it. Actually, very easy. The radio station had posted the picture. So, I don't know how I can get this to show you guys so easy. I'm just gonna have to show it on screen like this. So, it's me, my mom with a couple of the band members for the photo. So, that's my mommy. Not that the resolution's good doing it this way. And then that's me with Corey Taylor. Band member. I don't remember which one's which at all. Shit, I still need my phone. Why am I doing that? Oh, I'm sorry for the ads. Those that are watching on YouTube, people on Twitch have ads because I'm a Twitch affiliate. I do not qualify for ads on YouTube yet. Just as a reference. I don't know how many people we got on YouTube. It doesn't want to tell me any of that kind of stuff. So I have to pull it up on a whole separate thing. Cool. Cool. I got it pulled up to see. Alright, I'm gonna give it just a minute for everyone to get out of that ad, and then we'll go ahead and get this started. Nice. I used to sub to people all the time. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close to that goal there. When's my next achievement on Coconut Sim? The next achievement is 5 hours. Which only 19% of players have gone that achievement for 5 hours. 4.1% of players have gone the 100 hours. Amazing. Alright. So, we have Rad, Flix Flyer, Gary Oak, and Kangar. Welcome, everybody. Alright, last call before I start this set of trivia. Dude, I actually do have an achievement that when I got it, only like 1.5% of players had gotten the achievement, and I'm not proud of it. In getting this achievement, I discovered I am not into tentacle porn. Who here has played Baldur's Gate 3? If you've played Baldur's Gate 3, you may have an idea where I'm going with that. You can't, it is not that grindy. I fucking love Baldur's Gate. Doesn't help that, like, every single companion is stupid hot. But it is a good game. I would suggest if you can't play it, then to find someone who's played it on, like, YouTube. It's got a great story. I tried to stream Baldur's Gate, actually, at one point. Was for an Extra Life charity stream, I believe. Which was one of my 24-hour streams. We didn't get very far in the game because I kept stopping because we kept hitting milestones. So I like to do weird snacks for milestones. Which I still have a couple, by the way, so if we hit $700 for the Crisis text line, I still have some weird snacks to try. I'm out of alcohol, sorry. That was a thing, too, that people could donate for alcohol. That's always fun. But, yeah, I tried to stream that, and we got to a point where that's not safe for Twitch with, Lazel, the Get the Yankee, the green one, for anybody that's not familiar. And I was so fucking confused, because we had just killed, and orphaned a owl bear. And then she comes to me and is like, "This battle makes me hot." I'm like, what? I need you. What? I'm feeling so many emotions. I just orphaned this adorable little owl bear. And you want to drop everything in this cave with everybody watching us. It was weird. That one was weird. Anyways, let's go ahead and get in on this. For people watching, if you didn't get in on Jackbox here, you can still join as the audience. The audience is its own, it can participate and play, and there are some mini games that involve you guys. The same code and same website you go to. I'm gonna skip this intro because we already saw it. Oh, the cutscenes.
This is your wake-up call.
are-
Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Sorry, we're out of rooms, but we have plenty of deadly trivia.
However, the cutscenes are
Only
not
one
safe
of
for
you
YouTube.
will survive. And then we'll discover who the true killer is. Just kidding, it's me. It's definitely me. All right,
I love the
first
humor of this
question.
game.
Who is animated crime fighter Kim Possible's clumsy sidekick?
Oh! Oh, fuck,
Use
what's
your
his
device
name?
to answer the question.
I think it was that. Oh, fuck, I loved Kim Possible. But I mostly watched it for the mole rat. A lot of people had their bi-awakening with that show, too.
Almost out of time. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right?
Damn.
Which leaves only you. It's time.
Yes.
And here are your bags. Welcome to room
Yes.
105. Time to try to save yourself with a password. Enter a real 4-letter word with your device. Don't make it easy. If someone cracks your password, you die.
Everyone always gets this when I
Time's
get it.
almost up.
I'm glad this is getting out of rotation now.
Couldn't think of one? I'll enter one for you. How about one that rhymes with head? Now everyone else will try to crack the
I think,
password.
Flyer
As a
is
team,
AFK.
guess the password on your device. You get a clue if your guess has a letter in the right spot. If anyone figures out the password before time runs, your security's been breached. Surprise! Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. What unit of time is a trillionth of a billionth of a second?
Oh!
I'm sorry, run that by me again?
Oh!
What the fuck is a zeptosecond?
Time's running out. Who picked this?
Good for you there, Gary.
The rest of you who are
Good
still
for you.
alive. Time for consequences. Welcome to room 237. Ah, the old skewers trick.
Oh.
Pick a space inside the box to hide. Don't worry, it's not like your life depends on it.
Oh! Oh!
Any good magic trick needs some helpful volunteers. I'm giving you a very sharp sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. What the heck, guys? I gave out more swords than this. Ugh, whatever. Stab, stab. That's gotta hurt. There's nothing more satisfying than carrying on your family's legacy of murdering people in hotels. It's also satisfying to wake up 1 minute before your alarm.
Yeah, no.
Let's keep moving.
This is not satisfying.
How can I connect two pieces of rope?
Oh!
I only know 2 of those.
Oh!
But I thought any knot would connect a knot. Or connect. I don't fucking know. I am not a
picked?
sailor.
This. Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Let's get our math on. Do as much math as you can before time runs out.
Oh no.
The worst mathlete will be punished. Let's go. I am here for the math. No pressure, but time's almost up. As we say in team sports, you were mathematically eliminated.
Look, math was not my strong suit, guys. I actually had work order me a calculator. Hey? Math is not my
We're
strong suit.
here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to
my
the final
best
round.
friend.
Next question. I'm bored. Let's make some mayonnaise. What do we not need?
Oh.
I want to make my own mayonnaise. I actually do.
No.
I think it would be more just a cool thing to do. It would probably
Who
suck.
picked this? Only a ghost got it wrong. That's annoying. Let's try another one. Where is Sam I Am not offered green eggs and ham?
I don't know.
No.
Hey, Leo!
Oh.
Happy New Year's! How are you
Who
doing?
picked this?
Dude,
Come
the
with
scary
me.
dude knows everything. I feel like that is just such a random thing to know.
I'm giving you the laziest gift of all. A scratch ticket. Scratch and find $3 to live. And if you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for all the extra $signs you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die.
Hey, you have a good one, Ant-Man.
Happy scratching!
That's my exact thought, Kangar. I was like, how could he know?
You could win some money with extra scratches. The contest is almost over. If you have a losing ticket, come with me. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Cheers in different languages. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit.
Yes, date?
Let's see the right
I
answers.
probably just said something really offensive.
You
I'm
advance
sorry.
1 space for every correct answer. You're on your way to escaping. Ah, but it's not just you. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you.
These are brand names. I don't know brand names, actually.
Time is almost up.
As someone who is open about taking antidepressants and
Next question.
about mood stabilizers and mental health,
Turnover
I
type
don't fucking know
foods.
that. What does that mean? I'm not sure what turnover foods.
Taylor
Oh, I don't
Swift albums.
fucking know anything Taylor Swift. I know nothing. Yeah, Brett, what's a turnover type food?
That ghost can smell your life force. Don't fall behind. Are you afraid of the dark?
I love this game too, Leo.
Ways to measure length.
Don't know what a hectometer is.
Time is almost up.
I'm sure it's a real thing. I don't know what it is.
Kind of a gimme.
This is
Swimming
probably going to be
strokes.
the last round of Jackbox, however. I gotta go medicate my dog after this.
You can't outrun that ghost
He doesn't
forever.
do well with fireworks.
Greek islands.
Shit. Think that's one? Okay. I used to be
Moving
really
on.
into Greek mythology.
New
I would've
Testament
been really
books.
upset. I haven't a fucking clue. I don't know anything. I'm a Satanist. I don't know Testament books. I have no... I fucking guessed and got that right.
Oh, this one's a nail biter. This will slow you down. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too.
Guess. I thought that sounded good. Good job, dude. Alright. Let's show our coconut, make sure our coconut buddy is doing okay. What our score is. Nice. Alrighty, guys. I gotta get going. I can already start hearing the fireworks, so I'm a little late to getting my dog medicine, and he's going to fucking have a heart attack and probably shit all over the place. The tiniest... If you close the cupboard a little too hard, if you drop a Tupperware, he's down the fucking hallway into a closet crying and possibly shitting himself. So I gotta go take care of my puppy. But thank you everybody for joining. Thank you everybody on Twitch and on YouTube. This was a very successful test experiment stream. Thank you so much for it. So then I'm just gonna reiterate to everybody here. On Saturday is my normal streaming times, and we will now start streaming onto YouTube more regularly. So Saturday I am going to play Psychonauts, a game from my childhood. We are getting pretty far into it. It's a great, fun game. And then probably the week after we're going to go to Pow World. I miss Pow World. I loved Pow World. And now the new update came out. There's so much about Pow World I need to get back into. So, stream schedule is just every Saturday at 5 o'clock Pacific time. 5 p.m. I should be more specific. So I hopefully will see you guys there. Everyone on Twitch, hang tight. I'm gonna see if I can find somebody to raid, possibly. I don't like raiding complete strangers. I know I should. That helps channel growth and all that happy crappy. It's thinking. Nobody I am familiar with is streaming right now. But that's okay. That's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this ending. Thank you again, everybody on both Twitch and on YouTube. For everyone on YouTube, if you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to give me a sub and a like, especially a sub if you want to see the next stream, which will actually be a game. And everybody else, if you want to check out my Discord server, my Instagram, my Blue Sky, any of my other socials, type !links into chat. That will bring up my link tree. Everyone on YouTube, my link tree should be in the description below. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one. Where's the fucking end button? There it is.